All right, y'all, Water God TV, man. We back with another video. You know, we got Fani Willis up. Okay, and we got to go over this trial. I mean, I'll say it's a trial, it's a hearing. Okay, they're going to have a couple of days. I don't know how long the hearing going to be, but I watched the full one today. I'm going to go over some of my notes. I watched what Fani Willis said, what Nate said, what Nate Wade said, and her friend said that she felt that they was in a relationship. She didn't say she felt like she said she seen, and said that they was in a relationship before 2021 to her recollection. She stopped working at the district office in March 2022. So after hearing all of that, I'm gonna go over some of the highlights, but I feel like they lying. I feel like they trying to save face, man. They ain't trying to lose no more money. They ain't trying to be kicked out, because this could be the end of Fani's career as far as a district attorney. She gonna have to go, trying to hire or trying to be a lawyer, a private attorney, and that get a little rough out there in these streets, right? So let's go over these highlights of what Forbes got for us, and we gonna give my commentary after.
Lie. That's one of your lies.
Do you know Robin Yurdy?
I know her as Robin Bryant. I knew her. So Robin did not go to my college. She went to the college of. I went to Howard University. She went to Morgan State. I met her through some people I knew. In college, we hung out a bit, not much because she was in Baltimore and I was in Washington, D.C. But we hung out a bit. After college, I lost contact with her. I probably didn't see Robin again until maybe 7 or 8 years ago, a chance meeting here in Atlanta, but we did not have a consistent relationship from when I left college and came to Emory Law School here in Atlanta. But 8 to 10 years ago, just by happenstance, I ran into her. So she was in Atlanta.
You have been friends with Robin for 30-something years.
What's up with Atlanta?
Did you hear my answer, ma'am?
Yes, and I'm asking if you've been friends with her for 30-something years.
I've known her for 30-something years. We certainly hung out and partied together in college. She was from the DC area. She would come home and party together. Wasn't close, but she was certainly in the girlfriends that partied together. And then, like I said, I ran into her about 10 years ago in Atlanta, Georgia. But we didn't talk throughout that time period. I didn't see her. I didn't even know where she was. When I ran into her, I was surprised she was in Atlanta. And so, yes, I have known her probably since 1990, 1991, but we have not maintained a consistent relationship that whole time.
For the last 10 years or 5, whatever you'd like to classify it as, have you been friends with her?
I have not spoken to Robin in over a year. I certainly do not consider her a friend now. I think that
Chris came to TurboTax because
I switched gears from delivering part-time to streaming full-time.
So I made their moves count, filing with 100% accuracy and guaranteeing.
You know, there's a saying, no good deed goes unpunished. And I think that she betrayed our friendship.
So let's narrow it down, the timeline now. So my questions are going to be from the time period of 2019 until she no longer was employed for you, the last time you all talked. So all of my next questions are just focused on that time frame, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Up until she left your office.
Yes, ma'am.
During 2000.
So as y'all see, because she didn't have Fani Willis back, okay, she feels like
and that's what
she feels like
security detail.
She feels like that she's not her friend. You know what I mean? And I mean, I can't knock her for that, but hey, wrong is wrong, right is right.
They take you to and from your house?
So I haven't been able to enjoy my home.
Condo, I'm sorry.
And in March.
Where you lay your head? Do they take you to and from where you lay your head?
99% of the time.
Would they take Mr. Wade to and from wherever you laid your head?
That has never in the history of ever happened, ever, okay?
Your security team has never taken him?
From my house? That's a lie.
That's another. If they've ever taken him in.
And I'm telling you that that's never happened.
So your security team has never taken Mr. Wade.
My security team has never taken Mr. Wade from any place where I have lived and brought him here. Never. Not once. Not ever.
Have they ever taken the two of you together?
To where?
Anywhere.
But we've left this building and for gone to lunch, but I go to lunch so rarely that is a very rare occasion. I am sure, and let me be clear, it wouldn't just be Mr. Wade. So I'm sure my security team has taken me to lunch. Probably been a time I've left here 7 o'clock, gone to get something to eat. And I don't even know that they would have taken him or if he would have driven himself, but they've taken me to do that. But we're talking very few, very far in between. Most days I don't even eat lunch. And when I do, it's because my assistant has heated up some bag, something, and I eat through meetings and eat in my office. It's not a practice of mine to go to lunch.
During the time period that you were dating, would your security team ever take you two together anywhere?
No.
Never.
If there was a lunch that occurred that I just described, if there was a meal that occurred that I just described, anything outside of that, and it needs to be very clear. Not often. Once, twice. Because I want to be over-inclusive, I'm saying once or twice. I'm not certain that it happened, but I'd rather be over-inclusive with you.
So your office objected to us getting Delta records for flights that you may have taken with Mr. Wade.
And well, no, look. I object to you getting records. You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
So my question was, do you have any problem?
I object to getting any personal records of mine.
We're not dealing with privilege through a witness.
And I'm not dealing with privilege. What we had offered to put them in camera for the court to review, and I just want to know if she has any
That's
problem.
not something you deal with a witness.
Okay, you have to file as part of your job something called an income and financial disclosure.
So as y'all see, she was a little feisty there, and this is what another outburst that she had.
So let's just talk about what you did in preparation for today. Did you meet with Mr. Wade at all? Once the motion was filed, did you meet with Mr. Wade and talk to him about the motion that I filed to disqualify you?
On this first January motion?
Yes.
I don't know if you could say talked about. I probably had some choice words about some of the things that you said that were dishonest within this motion. So I don't know that it was a conversation. As you know, Mr. Wade is a Southern gentleman. Me, not so much.
Okay, but my question was, did you have a conversation with
I
him?
didn't have a substantive conversation.
You did not.
I read this motion, skimmed it more so, and I've probably said some choice things to him about some of the lies they were told.
Okay.
And then printed in the media because, we used to be in a day and time where you had 60 Minutes and people did stories and they verified information and you had this great reporting. But it seems today that a lawyer writes a lie and then it's printed for all of the world to see.
Well, I just want to make sure that you answer the question I asked, though. So my question was,
Overruled, Mr. Abadi.
I told you what happened. I read the motion. I am sure I told him what my opinion of it is.
So as y'all see, that was just some highlights of Miss Fani Willis, and what I feel that she was very agitated, very upset. And I think they had something to hide. I think it wasn't clear cut. She was dancing around a lot. Seemed like they lied on the oath. I feel like they could possibly be disbarred and be disqualified from the case just because it's all off public opinion. And I think Miss Willis could have handled herself a little better. She needed some counsel to be able to. It was too much emotion. Willis was just caught lying. He was saying stuff. He had to plead the fifth or have a privacy. It just seemed like something they was hiding, in my opinion. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. We're going to see about day 2 tomorrow. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that like button. Push me in the algorithm. Peace and love. Make sure you get your free water test at Envirely.com. Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us. And this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur. We found hardness. And we solved the problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.